Okay, this is the 1980 FLT. This is our second start. We did just kind of bump it, but we're going to start it again for the second time. Wow, it started easy. This is it. Finally get to take the 1980 FLT for a spin. This is the test drive. I can't tell you how much work has gone into this thing. Scott's been working on it constantly. I can't get him to stop working on it because I keep pushing him. I want to take a test drive, but we're going to do it right now. You nervous?
Just a little bit. I feel like I might kill the boss man.
Don't be nervous. I got my gear on. Always wear your gear, even for a little bull crap like this in the neighborhood. Here, take this, and I will go for a spin.
Well, it appears I have to adjust the clutch a little more. Nice.
This is my 1980 FLT. First year for the rubber mounted motor. True dual exhaust. The tour pack is off. It's sitting over there. I'll give you a view of it with it on. But right now, let's just do a quick walk around. A lot of hours went into cleaning this up. A lot of hours. It's amazing. The bike has been sitting since 1989. And everything was taken apart. And I mean, a lot of stuff was taken apart to clean it up. Each piece. Tons of hours went into that. And you can keep going. You can keep cleaning this thing up for the rest of your life because it never ends. I'm no expert on these bikes. I do like the Shovelheads. I love the sound they make. I love these period AMF bikes. They're becoming super popular. My guess is this bike is going to go over to Japan because that's where they all seem to be going nowadays. It's so cool. I believe it's 100% stock. I don't know of anything that isn't stock on the bike. There's a stereo. I don't know what exactly is stock on that. I think it was added to it, so I don't think it even came with a stock stereo. It is missing the cover here on the exhaust. You can see it there in the middle. I don't think that's that big of a deal because you can buy covers and kind of cut it to fit. I don't see that as a big deal at all, or somebody probably has one that fits it. I rode it through the neighborhood. It rides like a Cadillac. Rides like a Cadillac on these tires. I believe the tires, I don't know if they're original or what, but they've been on the bike since 1989, I'm sure, because I don't think they changed them. I think that they're bias ply, and bias ply sure does ride nice. I mean, it rides, like I said, like a Cadillac. It rides beautifully. I think it's probably a good idea to change them though, because they're old. I've ridden the bike around the neighborhood. The motor runs really good, excellent. It still needs adjustment on the clutch. The petcock is touchy, and you got to play with that. So it's going to take some things. Have your mechanic go over and make it right. This is as far as I'm going to go with it because I need to sell it and move on to other things. Also, my mechanic calls this bike the pervert. The reason he calls it the pervert is it came with everything that you see here. I don't know what was going on with this bike, but it came with this, and you get it with the bike. You can call it the pervert, you can call it whatever you want, it's your bike. You can see the trim here is off of the hard bags. We have it ready to go. We have this trim, and it's already has the double-sided tape ready to go on. Just haven't put it on, but we have it. Stereo works real good. I would turn it on, but YouTube will kick the video as soon as there's music, and we don't own the music. Look how nice this is. King of the highway. I mean, that is beautiful. Everything on this bike is really nice. Look at that ham can. Look at these lights. I love these lights. I don't know if they were an option. I don't really know. I believe this one was probably fully loaded, whatever that exactly meant. I don't know if it being King of the Highway was an option with more bells and whistles. I don't know, man, but it's pretty amazing. Let me show you the tour pack and think of anything else I can think of. Here's the tour pack. I know, Captain Obvious, but it's all part of the cleanup. You know, we took this off, every piece, cleaned it up. You can see the top, cleaned it up. You can see the decals, perfect. Rear decal isn't as good. I guess it's faded, I guess. Not quite sure exactly what happened to it. It's definitely the worst decal on the bike, but took it all apart, cleaned it up. You can see this trim is still off. Let me open it up. Has the original mat inside. It's in good shape. Here's the trim that goes around the hard bag. We haven't put it on yet. It's actually already got the double-sided tape to put it back on. That's how we're going to try and put it on. But you'll get that, of course. Now that is your tour pack. I want to address this pinch molding. You can see it along there. It's off of the bike, and the reason it's off the bike is you can see this trim down here. I don't know the word, what they call this trim. There actually is a name for it. But because of the trim there, you can't put the pinch molding on all the way unless you cut it. You can cut it here, and you can cut it there, and then you can put the pinch molding on all the way around, and then cut it on the other side for the same type of thing. But it's included with the bike, and I wanted to give the next owner the option of what they want to do before I cut it. I don't see any reason to cut it. For me, you can either keep it off, which it looks fine without it, or like I said, put it on and cut it. That's up to you. I don't know if you'd ever find this trim again if you did cut it. So I want the new owner to decide for themselves. All right, tour pack. Figured you'd like to see the full package. You're loaded up, ready to go on your trip, which I doubt you're gonna do with this bike because it's a classic now, but man, it rides like a Cadillac. You could, but again, make sure your mechanic adjusts the clutch right, and that petcock is very touchy. So you probably know more about these and how to work on them yourselves than I do, because I'm definitely not a mechanic. But enjoy it, man. I don't think they come around like this very often.